Alright, so your mission. It's to kill?
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
So he was actually special. He was supposed to be the leader. So what would have happened if it worked?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
I mean, it did save us in the long run. Still kind of raises the question of what the Reapers are doing, like invading and harvesting us all, but hopefully the game will go into more detail about that later. So, how'd your war go with the Reapers?
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Wow, there's a lot of things here. So, we met Vigil on Ilos? That's right, we did.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
So, you guys were also on the Citadel? Why are so many people making this poor decision? How did you fight the Reapers? How did it last for centuries?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted.
Yeah, about that.
Then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Did you see how many of those things that I killed? Is that good? Why did you lose?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
All right, looks like we are done.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They might still do it, I don't know.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Alright, so we got ourselves a new party member. We've also unlocked Slam. But we also got ourselves a particle rifle. That's also useful. So, what's with the goo?
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here.
Yeah, so... I mean, we're getting a greater sense of, like, the galaxy's history, but I still have questions.
For me, it was only yesterday. Our empire spanned the galaxy. Now we are only a myth.
Yeah, he picked up a lot of knowledge from us. Where did you touch me again?
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
That you do.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
It's kind of weird that he knew so much about all the other civilizations as well. Alright, so he is in port cargo. We will go around and explore a bit more. I have hopes. I always have hopes. You're always dashed. Why do we still even have, like, the cot here, though? She's not coming back, is she? Ever. She is just going to be another war asset. She's not particularly...
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Hold on.
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Alright, so he went further than I ever did.
Commander,
All propulsion systems are running optimal. All propulsion systems are running optimal.
nothing to report, Commander.
Alright. So they finally noticed that Edie has a body. That's always a plus. We've done a little bit more work. We do want to check in with starboard cargo.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Yeah, about that.
Commander.
Don't talk about him. I mean, even the Protheans are a myth. How are people supposed to believe that the Reapers are invading if they don't even believe Protheans were real? We'll head down to Shuttle Bay first. Chances are good there's not much going on here. Can I go through the Yeah, I can't go through the party. Where's... What? Where'd he go? I forgot your name. It's Cortez. I wanted to say it was a Spanish name. I should remember that. Cortez. Conquered.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
Do you ever rest?
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
Yeah, don't work too hard. Thinking is not terrible.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's your choice. That's an order, or do it for me. Since it's available, I'm gonna go for do it for me.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
Well, that worked out, I guess.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Alright, well, I guess we're done there. I'm not sure if I cut him off one, but there was a thing that showed up on screen for a split second. Nothing was being said. Alright, James.
I still can't believe it. A real... I bet the elusive man's boiling in his brandy right about now. Took that Prothean right out from under him.
People keep on having long delays, and I keep on cutting them off. I'm upset about this now.
Hey.
Hey. He wanted to say like a real-life Prothean or something like that. But, yeah, they keep on doing the long delay. Let's head up to the captain's cabin. You know what, we'll go to the crew deck first. Crew quarters? Anybody want to talk about the fact that we have a Prothean on board? No, of course not. That's just asking far too much. Starboard doesn't have anything, right? I don't think either one of the observation decks have anything. Same with the life support. Nothing. No, no. Alright. If you want to say anything about the Prothean? No? Okay. It's kind of a big deal for me.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Intel terminal? No. Why does it sound like a dial tone in here all the time? Alright, Prothean notes 2186 entry 1. The things this Prothean must have seen if they had the technology to preserve someone over 50,000 years. No wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings. But Goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization? Attached, notes on Prothean. So, I wonder who wrote that.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk.
I
understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone.
I'm warmer when we talk.
Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Yeah, maybe not him, though.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Oh, you sound so much less enthusiastic about me than you do the Prothean.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
This relationship is strained. At best. Let's head over here. See if anything's going on in the AI core.
Just reviewing some charts. Just reviewing some charts.
Fair enough, I guess. And nothing going on back here either. I want Legion back. I don't think they're gonna give him back to me. I want a lot of characters back and they're not gonna give it back to me. That makes me mad. Captain's cabin then. Oh, wait. I forgot Garris. Forgot Garris. Sorry about that. You're the only person that's been in all 3 games. Yet, I still forget about you. I don't know how that happened.
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing. Waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, I bet you can relate to him, though.
What do you suppose the Prothean eats? What if it's boiled asari with a side of fried Turian? I don't know about Liara, but I'm not taking that one for the team.
Really? You think that somebody's gonna sacrifice themselves? Well, maybe Liara would, actually.
If this war goes south, maybe we could freeze you for 50,000 years, Shepard. You could go from being merely famous to legendary.
I'm already legendary, damn it.
Maybe later.
What?
Maybe later.
I do like Garris. Even if I forget him from time to time. Yeah. Seems like there's very few locations that are actually going to have anything for me. This is still just a very awkward jog. But what I'm trying to get across, it's the fastest way to go. Alright, now back to the captain's cabin. Very important, must feed the fish. Private terminal. Might as well. And an alert, new article on Eden Prime from the Alliance News Network information partners. Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up facilities to occupy the colony. But after constant attacks from a united populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending in evacuation transports now to get colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance, Resistance leader Edward Crabb said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance intel gave us the tools we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Easy now. Many Resistance fighters have said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. All right. That worked out well. So can I, can I do anything with them? I can't cycle appearances. Oh, I can? I figured that was locked. Oh, we're cycling appearances. I'm gonna stick with this last one here. I like that one. Edie, you just keep doing you. Which one was the first one? I like that one the best. Garris. You know what? That's menacing. I like that for you. James? The hell is that? You know what? I don't mind that last one. This one's pretty good. All right. That looks good to me. I didn't realize I could cycle those. I figured I had to unlock those somewhere along the line. Feed the fish. Can I? I can't feed the fish anymore. Or I already did. Probably already did. Armor. Sound. We'll leave that off. It kind of got distracting when I was coming in every time last time. All right, CIC. We will head back and... All right, he's in the war room on the VidCon. We will head...
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
I kind of like that plan, actually. Looking at you, Hanar. Your time has come. But, what? Where'd Victus go? Victus is just gone? No, seriously, where's Victus? I guess we'll look at the war terminal. We are very close to the minimum already. Let's take a look at the Alliance. We should have Eden Prime added here. Eden Prime support. Eden Prime is an agrarian world producing millions of tons of food that is sold to less arable planets. The Alliance has set up supply lines from this colony to funnel excess provisions to its troops. Update. A few researchers who studied Prothean technology on Eden Prime avoided capture by Cerberus. They forwarded copies of their work to the Alliance, hoping it can help build the Prothean device found on Mars. Updated. Although its military defenses were seriously damaged by the Cerberus invasion, Eden Prime's remaining government has loaned the Alliance several Athabasca-class supply freighters. I haven't seen that word before. And updated, Eden Prime's colonists drove Cerberus away from their system entirely. With its shipping lanes secure, the colony is sending out as many supplies and equipment as it can spare. Yeah, we're very close, up to 1775. Works out quite well. Yeah, where'd Victus go? Let's talk to Hackett. Let's drop a save. They're not gonna let me save? Hard save it is! And then we will talk to Hackett, just in case.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
Didn't we go through this?
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
All right, so it's the same thing that I saw before. I'll go through this again.
Well, then
and I'm going to skip it for you. All right, so I have gone through the entire conversation again. We'll say goodbye. Did the same things.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
So, does not answer the question about where Victus is. Does not answer that one bit. So we'll head out. I assume he's somewhere on board still. Doing Eden Prime should not have scared him off.
Commander.
At least I hope it didn't. Trainer?
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue. Commander?
Commander. I don't think there's going to be anything here that we hadn't already seen. There was not. Salute me. Thank you. I didn't say at ease, soldier. I don't know if I'm supposed to call him soldier. I think I'm supposed to call him Marine? Or ensign? Probably his rank. I don't know. I don't know what our official designations are around here. Victus nowhere to be found. That's hopefully not a problem.
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie? He appears not to understand the human custom of separate-sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress. How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message? Very well.
Do they not have genders?
Hello, Shepard.
Or sexes? Or whatever your distinction between them are?
Prothean. A real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Are you picturing the bouncing?
Commander?
I'm the only one around here allowed to picture the bouncing.